I love mashed potatoes and Dad's famous pork chops. Sorry about that. Really, any kind of meat. Meat. Hello everybody, ᕗGuardo here, and as you can see by the title, today we're going to be playing If One Thing Changed. This game was made by my friend Kamikaze. His YouTube channel link will be down in the description if you want to check him out. And if you want to play the game yourself, the download link will be down in the description as well. So without further ado, let's get started. I already tried recording this the first time. I remember picking peas. You get to eat peas or not peas, and it said I was a gullible child, but that recording for some reason wasn't recording the gameplay I was playing, so yeah, let's restart. Pretty sure you can see it now. This game has no volume control. Please listen to this chime and adjust your system volume. I've made it not too loud. Headphones recommended. Caution, this story may contain situations that you may find uncomfortable. This story is completely fictional and is not based on experiences neither I or anyone I have ever met. If you are sensitive to realistic situations, I would not recommend you play this game. There are no images, just music and sounds. Created by Kamikaze, that's his YouTube link, you can go check it out. So let's start the game, pretty sure it's, yeah. Mum and Dad are fighting, again, ... It feels like every day now, ... And obviously, it is about me, again. Why does it feel that this is all my fault? Question mark. That I have done everything wrong. This sounds very depressing. It really feels as it was not long ago. Quadruple ... Oh shit. Oh wow. Oh, not long ago that all three of us ... We're happy ... We're happy. Where?
Sweetie, it's dinner time!
I mean, that was a triple exclamation mark, so it's obvious I should have done that. I love food, always have. Looked forward to all meals, and snacks, and candy. I quickly ran to the table. As I sat down, a plate was set in front of me. Mashed potatoes, peas, and a juicy pork chop was placed in front of me. Damn. Oh. I love mashed potatoes and Dad's famous pork chops. Sorry about that. Really, any kind of meat. Meat? Okay. But his pork chops were my favorite. ... Peas, on the other hand. Oh, are you kidding me? Why does everybody hate peas? What the fuck? I love peas. I did not really like. Yeah, why? I pushed away the plate, leaving only peas spread across the plate.
Moving them around doesn't count as eating them. Eat them as well, so you will grow up smart and
am I a girl? I'm pretty sure I'm a boy.
I pushed
No shit. I pushed away the plate with only the peas remaining.
Honey, you need to eat those to help you become a very smart girl.
Okay. See, I've played like this far and I've selected the peas, which makes me like a gullible child for some reason, but I don't care. I love peas. I never liked peas, ... but they were never that bad. Yeah. I usually had a fit over them. But I believed my mother when she said it would make me smart. I was such a... Yeah, I was such... What the... but it made Mom smile. I remember school being a different story. Yeah, okay, this is where I don't know what's gonna happen. This is the part where, yeah. This is all new to me. I was cute, but also kind of a tomboy. It was this one time, once at school, during recess. Boy, do I miss having those. The time to play and run around, when no one would tell you that you had things to do. Schoolgirl.
Hey, come and play with us.
I was so surprised. I was new in this school and I felt I was already making friends. What's with this slowness? Can I make it a bit quicker, please? Yeah, which made me happy and well, eager to please. I was more than willing to follow my new friend over to a couple other children at the side of the school. Once I got there, they were gathering small rocks for whatever reason. What, to bash my skull in? Okay. What's with this depressing music? Seriously, what is this? It's supposed. I've met new friends. It's supposed to be like da 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 da. Oh. Oh, fuck's sake! It's just no. You can't do this. So I joined in to help gather rocks. I did not know how it happened, but we changed from collecting rocks to throwing them. Okay. Next thing I knew, a window was broken. Next thing I knew, a window was broken. I wasn't me. I wasn't me. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to say it wasn't me, but it's alright. Hell, I didn't even throw a rock yet. Next thing heard was,
I can't get in trouble. My mommy will be so mad at me. Please say you did it. You're my best friend. Please.
I never had a best friend before. Do I choose? Teacher rushes over to us almost, screaming. Boy or girl? Are you kids okay? Who broke this window? Why were you kids throwing rocks? Yeah, what the fuck? You are in so much trouble. He rattled on so quickly, I couldn't follow how angry he was. I had to decide quickly. Take the blame, tell the truth. Well, best friend. I mean, it's just a fucking rock. Like, in 2 years' time, I mean, wouldn't really matter, would it? Take the blame, of course. Fucking best friend, you know? I threw the rock. I am sorry. I didn't mean to break the window. I can just do this. After that, I remember being taken to the office to have my parents come get me. Felt like hours as they talked with the principal. I thought I was doing the good thing for my friend. And my friend spent the rest of my school time making... okay. That was the first example of what being betrayed was like. Are you kidding me? What the fuck? Thinking back, I was usually alone. I had very few friends. But I was always trying to outdo what I saw others do. Jungle gyms, monkey bars, swings. Oh yes, I love swings. Who doesn't love swings, you know? It was where you would find me most of the time at school or at the park. I remember kids jumping from the swings, from as high as they could to see how far they would go. And when they were done, I always felt I could do better. Well, okay. One day, I did. That day, after the kids left, I went over and decided to cop them? What does cop mean? but for some reason it wasn't enough. I got on that swing and went as hard as I could. Oh no, it's fucking stupid. As high as... No, why? I wanted to fly. What? I closed my eyes and I felt the rush as I flew up and down, back and forth. The wind rushing past me. This is some kind of like suicide story. That is when it came to me. What the fuck? Let go, do not let go. Are you kidding me? Do not let go. I felt so free, but I then opened my eyes. Everything was moving so fast, I almost lost my grip. What the? As I approached the ground, I slammed my feet down to slow myself. I got caught on something, scraping up my face as I tumbled and rolled away from the swing set. I wonder what would have happened if I let go. What? Yo! But my parents were freaking out at what just happened. But what I remember after that was the best ice cream of my life that day. Wow. I feel like my childhood was awkward. Still seemed rather normal, though. My teenage years, on the other hand, were scary. Oh no. Okay. Once I hit puberty, it wasn't all angst, hatred, and boys. What's angst? Anger? Anger. I'm pretty sure it's anger. Well, maybe a boy. My teen years were very memorable. It brought me far more than I expected when I reached high school. I still was not very social, but somehow I managed to get a boyfriend. Pretty cool. Everything went so fast, yet felt slow at the time. Just a blink, and it was all gone. But that day, I could never forget. We hadn't dated long when he invited me to a party. He was only a year older than me, so it was not anything special. He was mature. When we arrived, it was different. Not what I remember a party to be. Did he fucking drug me or some shit? The air was thick, almost unbreathable. Everywhere I looked, there were kids of all ages. And I mean, there were kids that looked like middle schoolers. They were all kissing, making out, smoking. Well, I've never seen that before, but shit. I was curious and disgusted at the same time. Despite knowing it was bad, I wanted to try it. Are you kidding? I wanted to fit in, and my curiosity, no sooner do I think that, then he came back with booze, and I think it was a cigarette of some kind. What the fuck? He offered both to me. No! Refuse! After I refused, I was too good for all of this. People started talking, and I started to get overwhelmed. I needed to step outside for a bit. After getting some fresh air, I realized that he never came to check on me, which made me a little upset, so I went to find him. Oh, he's probably like making out and smoking and drinking booze with a girl, and I did, yeah. I should not have done that. He was all over another girl. It was devastating. They were almost half naked, but in the middle of the party with dozens of people around. How could anyone? He noticed me standing there, mouth gaping open. And the first thing he said, I just couldn't believe it. What did he say? ... I thought she was you. What the fuck? You said you didn't have a girlfriend? What? I did get some sense of justice when she slapped him. Okay, that was it. I walked home, in the cold, by myself, crying. My mother caught me as I entered the door, and we had a long talk. Not a long talk. Bit of grammatical issues, I know. I mean, it's a bit annoying, I guess. I'm sorry. She told me so many things that made me feel better about her experiences at my age, but it still made me have trouble every trusting a guy. See, every trusting a guy again. Okay. I can't say all my memories were bad, but it never seems to be the good ones I remember. Shopping with what friends I did have was Shopping with what friends I did have was always a have blast. We had food, got clothes, drooled over cute guys as they walked by. It was always good fun. Until we had a few new people join our small group. We met them one day at the mall. They were too cool for us. I don't remember how the friendship began, but I know how it all ended. The last time I ever enjoyed shopping. It seems like a distant memory after what happened. Dark chocolate is my favourite. My favourite chocolate is white chocolate. I was spending all I had for my stash at home. It was running low. After I gathered my hoard, I turned to our new friends and saw them sticking stuff in their pockets. They were signaling me to come over. I don't know why they were, but I had an idea.
Hey, grab a couple of these. My pockets are full. Mine too. Hurry up. And don't worry, we'll do this all the time.
I know this is wrong, but it sounded exciting, something to brag about, a story to tell even if it is small. That does look tasty. Are you kidding? What is this game? Seriously. Kamikaze, if you're watching this video, it's time to stop. It's time to stop. What is with these choices? Steal, don't steal. Well, I'm gonna take the good choices. I'm not sure. Should I steal? There are a lot more consequences than just stealing. If you're gonna steal a piece of chicken, you're gonna get a lot more trouble than it's worth it. I'm not gonna steal. The next thing I know, a couple of mall cops come up behind us. We are then escorted to some room in the mall. After they lectured us and made a few phone calls, we waited for our parents. I just can't believe that this happened. My parents still bring it up even now. And it's just not fair. I was banned from the mall for life. I didn't even steal anything. The biggest turning point in high school years was not even about high school. It was about driving. I always wanted to drive. To have the freedom, the speed, ability to get away. Even after my license, I was never allowed to use the car. Also, it seemed. I got my chance when I least expected it. A drive in the movie. Okay, this is alright, okay. No date. Just a movie. Just me. With the fresh air. And movie food. It was just a night. I had no one to watch over me. The movie was a double feature of movies that had been in theatres for a while. So it was to be a long night, and I was going to love every minute. Cool. My bladder didn't agree. I don't want to miss part of the movie. But I really need to go. And the movie is just getting so good. I was beginning to regret buying the jumbo soda. Get to the restroom. I couldn't hold it in. I had to go. I jumped out of the car, leaving the door. What? No. Rush to the restroom. No. No. I shouldn't have done that. No. I hate public restrooms. After washing my hands, feeling relieved. No. I headed back to the car. No. Now where did I park? I swear it was over here somewhere. Wait. No, it can't be. It's been stolen. Well, shit. From a driving car. This isn't fair. Why me? Why now? Why? Oh, I regret doing that so fucking much. After I calmed my head, I headed back to the food stand to use their phone and explain what happened to my dad. What? Holy shit, if I said that to my dad, he'd be grabbing the belt in minutes, coming over to my place and what? Okay. He went off the rails. I was responsible for leaving the keys in the car. Yeah, what the fuck? Why would you leave the door open? Seriously, I'd never do that. And there were no security cameras at the drive-in. You dumb. I am so dumb. Police never found the car. My dad said the insurance won't cover it. What the fuck? Just another simple choice gone horribly wrong. What, so I'm gonna piss my pants? What are these choices? I can't even scratch the surface of my experiences. But some of the biggest things happen when you have to be an adult. After high school, I was forced. Well, not forced. I was suggested to get a job. Parents are such a pain. Yeah, get off. This game. Of course it's not a bad idea. Get a fucking job. I'm gonna start working soon. Like, literally. I'm only I'm almost gonna be 14, so what the fuck? Since I wanted stuff, and that requires money, though it took me weeks and what felt like hundreds of applications. I would work anywhere at this point. Finally, the time came. Just as a waitress, but who am I to complain? It was harder than I thought it would be. But I was pretty. According to all the customers, which got me tips, really good tips, I was making more than I ever thought I would. Okay, you're lucky then, I guess. But as the weeks went by, I pissed my pants whilst watching a movie, and I killed myself. It seemed like my checks were getting smaller. I tried to bring it up to the owner, my boss, and he just kept brushing me off, saying that I'm getting paid for what I work. I told my parents, they told me to keep track of my own time. I wanted to trust my boss, but I kept track anyway. My next check was even lower than before, and my record showed that I should have been paid more. A lot more. I brought it to the attention of the boss when I was off, and he responded with all these wild excuses. I tried to fight him off, demanding my money. Democracy! Oh shit. You're replaceable. Complain again and you're fired. Oh. He walked out of the office for a break, which he did 40 times a day. I know something after he left. The safe is open with a bunch of cash. I worked hard. I wanted what I earned, and I was going to take it, then find another job. Oh, accidentally. Shit, what the fuck? I just saw took more, and that was it. It just split end. I took the money and quit, but took too much. He reported the theft. It caught to me as, what the fuck, no, why did I do that? It caught up to me a couple days later. I was arrested shortly afterwards, starting my criminal record as an adult. I had to rely on my parents to bail me out. I should have just quit. No, I didn't want to take more, I just wanted to take a tiny little, like, if it's like $1,000, let's just say that. It's a lot of cash. I would take about $150. I don't know, it's nothing, there's not much of a difference. I mean, yeah. Not £1, not 1,50, 1.50, you know what I mean. 150. The money wasn't worth it. My parents had to bail me out of jail for a sizable amount. With all the things in life, I remember the scariest moment of my life. Met a guy and he asked me out. What a beautiful night, and such a great date. He was charming, romantic, caring, everything you would hope for. At the end of the date, he offered me a ride home. This guy's pretty good, that's probably me. I declined. I wanted to walk home on such a great night, but shortly into my walk. Why would you walk? Just go with him. Stop. What is this? Why? Just why? What the fuck? But shortly into my walk, things changed. I saw something off in the distance near an alley. A kid who was waving his arms at this homeless man. I decided to go do a little investigating to what was going on, though as I got closer, so he had a fucking gun? He was waving a gun around the man. Is it real? Wait, is he robbing the guy? How dense am I? Of course he was. I'm probably gonna get fucking shot if I do that, but if I call the cops, it would be much more safer, but then again you get robbed. Okay, this guy's gonna get, the homeless guy of mine's gonna get killed. Or I'm gonna get killed, or just really badly injured. Go to the hospital or some shit. I didn't call the cops. Thank you very much. I stayed back and suddenly called the police. Tried to make sure I was hidden. I wanted to be far away, I wanted to leave. But I barely could dial a phone, let alone run. While on the phone with the police, I watched as the but still refused to give what little he had. This seemed to piss the kid off even more. Suddenly the homeless man jumped at his attacker. Oh, that's not a good sound. Oh, my heart stopped. Watching the homeless man's body fall to the floor. See, I knew it. I called it. I called it. His shooter rummaged through his body, then ran off. I dropped my phone with 911 on the line. Ran to him as fast as I could. There was no point. Lifeless. Motionless. He was dead. Could I have done something? As everyone was running around, I couldn't keep track of anything. just stood there motionless as the sirens and lights surrounded me. I was questioned for a while about the description of the shooter, but only to find out that my memory couldn't recall any. Why? This character is so fucking stupid. I call the police and I tell the details and then we can find him out. Otherwise, I would have actually intervened. Recall and think about a vague description. Although it was crossing my mind, that image was burned into me. It took me weeks to recover. I still haven't gotten over it. My parents decided to describe me as completely inconsolable. Of course! What the fuck? What the fuck? I felt like I could have saved it. I can't escape how much trouble I feel like I've caused everyone. Mostly my parents. Being an adult has never made me want to be a kid again. Every day you wish you could just be carefree and irresponsible again. No, not really. That's it. Screw being an adult. I got drunk. I mean everyone. Did not care what gender. One guy offered to buy me a drink. I was not going to pass that up, which was unknowingly one of the worst decisions of my life. Just what the fuck is this shit? No. The guy probably put a fucking pill in that shit. Something was wrong. I was not okay after the drink of blue. Everything starting feeling weird. Everything started to feel weird. Think I was drugged? No shit. Bum, 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 bum. The night just got worse from there. He got me into a cab heading somewhere. I wasn't in control of myself. I wanted everything, but wanted to get away at the same time. My brain made me relive all of my bad experiences. All at once, and I was shutting down. And being drugged didn't make it better. Next thing I can recall is that he was touching me. It all changed. Wished I was good and did everything right. Couldn't move, couldn't scream, couldn't fight back. This is all my fault. Somebody saved me. Oh, somebody saved me. Oh, the cab driver. Barely after we started moving, he slammed on the brakes, looked back and asked me if I was okay. I could barely shake my hand. Apparently it was enough. The cab driver busted out of his door and ripped the guy out the back. Ripped his back off, punched him out cold in one shot. Yeah, holy shit. Yeah, this cab driver, I have no idea what he looked like. And it didn't matter. He saved me from a horrible experience before I passed out. He managed to find out where I wanted to go with the barely audible voice I had. Home parents, home parents. Parents! Bit of help. He took out my phone and called my parents. I couldn't stop him even if I wanted to. My parents gave him their address and he dropped me off. Parents helped me inside and took me to my old room. I haven't been here in so long. It almost looks unchanged. I felt safe. And I fell asleep. My mother woke me in the afternoon. I started to cry about what had almost happened. She mother talked to me for the rest of the day. My mother talked to me for the rest of the day. Later that night, my dad brought me one of his famous pork chops. And it was the best fucking pork chop. It was the best fucking pork chop ever. Ever. Best fucking pork chop ever. I love my parents. They have taken such good care of me through everything. I can never thank them enough. But that is when it all happened. When everything changed. When she fucking almost falls off swings. She fucking gets drugged. And it keeps on getting worse and worse and fucking worse. Kamikaze. What is this shit? What? Why? What have you done to me? It had to have been years now. It is hard to keep calm like this. Just a normal day coming home from work. Nothing special. I live close enough to walk home every day. Only a few blocks occasionally pick up a coffee. Waiting. The sign changes to walk. I start crossing. A fucking car crashes and about halfway into the street. Of course. I've never played this game before. This is the first time I'm playing. Apart from trying to record the part of the peas. But what is this? What is this? No. Why? What? How? Since the accident, I had been in a coma. But I can hear everything. Every word the doctors have said. Every single thing my parents thought about. I wish I could tell them one last time. I'm so sorry for what I put them through. My parents are still fighting. It's all about money, me being a burden, and that they can't afford the care I need. Even the doctor is saying that I won't be coming out of this. And at this point, I don't think I want anymore. But it's not like I have had a choice. And I can hear them. I don't get one now. They are coming. If I had one wish, I want to tell them thank you. And that I love you. Shit. Both so very much. Oh, for fuck's sake. Fuck you, kamikaze. ... Bad end. Well, we got the bad ending. I mean, there's a lot more. If you want to play the game, you can check out the other 2 endings. The download link will be down in the description. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you, kamikaze. Fuck you. And bye-bye.